Headed to practice, first practice of the week, and with this 16s boys squad, we've kind of figured out the practice plan that we like, get Coach Gabe and I, and short court has been growing on me. So a little throwback to when I coached down in the Bay Area. We had a team that was also a 16-1s boys team, actually, that did a whole bunch of short court as their warm-up, and so far I've been loving it. We threw it back in just as a fun way to warm up a couple times, and it's turned into a very good overall way to warm up, so I'm happy with it, and I'm throwing it in again tonight. And that has pretty much taken the place of volleys, and high ball setting and hitting has been a staple for our warm-ups too, because I like the way that that plays off of almost any other warm-up drill. Like with volleys, we did the one touch over the net, back and forth style, which gets everybody moving, competitive, talking, running really hard, playing. And then with the high ball setting and hitting, it's a controlled first touch for the most part, and then a full approach and a swing, which gets your whole body moving, and then you're like running to go get the ball, so you're still getting warm. And so putting those two things together is really fun. But with short court, it's a game, and it makes the players like really competitive because there's 3 people on each side. And I seem to remember doing 4 down in the Bay, but for whatever reason we're sticking with 3. And I think it was 4 because they were a little bit like more advanced, and they would be throwing it off the block and covering and throwing straight down and stuff like that. So they were getting a little bit more creative, and a lot more creative to score points because they're pretty good. So short court has been growing on me a whole bunch. And then other than that, because we found a whole bunch of drills that we really like so far with this squad, we're having a pretty smooth practice from drills that we know so far. As we wind down this season, we've kind of figured out the drills that this team responds well to, and the drills that we like that we've seen needs work from tournaments. So we're taking all the things that need work from tournaments and we're plugging them into practice in drill form. The main one being our box defense, where we're having another ball and they hit the ball and we throw a ball right back in the court as like a fake cover, or I guess it's a real cover to them, but as a cover ball. So I'm loving that. Other than that, we're going to put a little more emphasis on serving today, which I usually skip for the videos because I don't really want to watch serving. But we didn't do much of it last practice because we were at a new facility, and there was no double video last week because we had picture day, and we took that time to have team meetings, like a one-on-one meeting with everybody on the squad, get a little bit of feedback and kind of rank where they're at and how they're doing so far this season. And the feedback from that was pretty positive, so Coach and I were happy about that. But going into this practice, as long as it has a nice build up and we crush it on all these very familiar drills, and we end with whatever 6-on-6 style drill we like tonight, I'll be happy as our first practice of the week, because we get one more, and then I think we have a 2-day tournament coming up this weekend. And so we need both of these practices to be on point so that we can excel at that tournament, because I'm sick of losing. I want to win. And I think my whole team is on the same page, especially after that last practice. If you haven't seen that, definitely go check it out. At the end, we had a little important check-in with everybody, because Gabe and I are ultra competitive, and just because we mess around with each other all the time doesn't mean that we don't want to win. So we need these 2 practices to get on the right track for the tournament coming up this weekend, and we can just hit the ground running with that, because it's time to step it up and it's time to win. So before that, I'm headed to a setters and middles clinic. I think it's an hour and a half, and it's going on at the same time, setters and middles. So I got the setters and Gabe's got the middles. And so we'll just be giving them a whole bunch of info, and this is going to be for girls. So their season is coming up, and the whole squad, or the whole club, is getting early touches on the ball to get a leg up. And I get to see all my 15-1s players that are coming up and all my 14-2s players that are coming up, and they look pretty good. So I'm looking for things that I could I don't want to say fix because I haven't really seen everything they can do yet, but adjust or build upon for my setters, because they're kind of the backbone of the team. And if we can get in a good position to win before the season even starts, I'll be psyched. We're going to have 3 setters, so they're all going to be fighting for that top spot, hopefully. And I want to make sure that we're having a similar, consistent kind of set to any of the pins. So that's kind of what I'm looking for at this practice, as well as just giving everybody who's going to be on a ones team a really strong foundation for setting, because I've noticed that a lot of girls setters aren't super strong when it comes to like making the far ball and a ball with tempo. And I think I have a pretty easy way to fix that, which is just getting your feet set earlier, exaggerating your right foot in front of your left foot if you're a righty, and then really just attacking that ball and pushing it very hard with your strong fingers, loaded wrists, and like all one motion out. So just really pushing off that front foot, I think, is an easy fix to keep the tempo from anywhere on the court. And then Gabe's going to be training up the middles to block and hit. So that's what I'm jumping into. But for me and you, let's just jump to whatever our first drill is with the 16s. I hope it's going to be a great practice. So let's just jump in there in about 1 second. Let's do this thing. Maybe. He said, are we playing short court? We totally are. I told it on the way down here, it's been growing on me. Totally straight. Hello, everybody. We need a ball cart. Somebody remedy this issue.
Greg, that's a nice black shirt you have on.
It's the blackest I had.
How many push-ups should we do for a blue shirt? Huh?
I hate the color blue.
That's that is a great.
It's up to Gabe how many push-ups you're about to do for this.
If Gabe could dunk, you have none.
Gabe's frozen cold, bro.
Okay, you got it.
Get him. Get him. Oh, 10 push-ups. All right, guys, we did not have practice last Thursday, so let's get our touch back today. Really intentional with this first part. Balling apart, now let's do this thing. Let's have a great practice.
1, 2, 3.
All right, warm-up time. Unreal. Get some mini pep action going. Sorry. Normal.
Pepper!
Oh, hey. We good?
Yeah, sorry.
Short court time. Let's do this thing.
1, 2, 3.
I go. Free. Ball. Ball. Yeah, quick. Quick. In. Let's get a new angle. Good, that group.
I'm on that.
I ain't see nothing. Get swiped! Oh my! I got you. I'll set you that one. Over. Help me. Bring it in. High ball. Nice job. High ball, out of system, setting and hitting. Let's hit hard. High, flat, deep. Find our hitters. Let's score points. Let's find it. Two perfect ones. Air ball. One perfect one. Platform. Get that. That's a perfect set. What a touch, Liv. Two perfect ones. I need a hero. One perfect one. I need a hero that's gonna hold me till the end of the night. He's gotta be strong. And he's gotta be tall. And he's gotta be fit for the fight. Bring it in! I'll take it even though he taped really bad. Water serve.
Yep.
Water serve. Nice job. Let's get real.
Water on two. 1, 2, 1.
All right, so we did not do any serving last practice, and we didn't have an entire practice. So I want us to really dial in on serving. A couple warm-up serves, then we'll give you zones. We'll do zone cone.
Let's do it. 5 on 2. 1, 2, 5.
Serving time. Be pretty intentional about this, so it might take a while, but not for you. So let's just jump to the next thing. Serving done. Looks like Gabe made up a little broad jump. Competition broad jump. We got a little competition going?
Yeah, there's 3 of them that are tied.
Oh, tied, okay.
Yeah, so this is 2.
Who can broad jump the
Yeah.
furthest? I love it.
Oh! Greg, get off. Who else is doing it? Adrian? Oh, shoot.
Rion with the win. Let's go. Plank it up. Starting over here. 3, 2, 1, go. Bring it in. You want to talk or straight into it?
Yeah, it's pressure serving.
Pressure serving. Let's do it. Get it.
One.
Two. Wow, bro, first try. Let's go. Bring it in! First try, nice job.
Quick sip of water, and then we'll do some serve and spin. Water on 2. 1, 2, 1. Everybody else serving. You got a no card. Adrian, set. No card
Get it.
Spot 2. 1, 2, 5.
Come on, let's get it. Let's start to get real. A little serve and a spin here. Outsides first. Well. I made that. That's not your ball. Nice swing. Fight that. Fight it up. Good. Nice swing. Yeah. Good manage. Yeah, arm's length. Let's jump the middles. All right, let's see what these middles got. Find him, find him. The further you're off the net, the faster it has to be. Warmer. Nice run, Greg. Well. I think that's enough. We'll jump to, actually no oppos. We'll just jump to something else. Take care of it, last one. Bring it in. High five somebody.
Yeah, you want to do overtime?
Yeah. Water or that just into it?
We're going to go right into overpasses. All right, so Libs, do the same drill he had you guys doing last week.
Over the shoulder run dive.
Yeah, there you go. And then we're continuing to work.
Don't mess around that much this time.
Try to be a little bit better on it. We'll be hitting this way.
Come on. Overpass time. Gather, step, swing. Up. If it's quick, we're just loaded, throwing it over. Nice. Ay, ay, ay. I keep thinking they're gonna hit it at me. Good. Up. Good, just like that. You get the idea. We'll jump to something else here. Box defense with a cover ball. We've done it a bunch. Let's do it. Maximum effort. Let's go. He's making fun of me. Ball. Reset.
All 6 people on the court need to cover.
Ball. Good play. Cover. New 6 on, go. Ball. Punishment time.
Covering, and when we rotate, we're missing people 2 times in a row. All right, so we're gonna do 10 line touches. Start on this line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then get back on the floor. Here we go.
Go. Ball. New 6 on. Did you just hit under the net? Last one. Ball. Bring it in! Oh, just an awful showing.
We can do so much better.
All right.
Guys, that was terrible.
Yeah, all I'm going to say is that looked like the Bad News Bears. I don't have enough cigarettes or a motorcycle, so that's an old movie reference. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't endorse
Oh,
them.
it's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Talk to each other,
Yeah,
and then get water, and then we're going to play.
yeah.
Different frame of mind.
My goodness. I think we got one play out of that. All right, well, that was terrible. Let's see if 6-on-6 is better. Maybe correction, maybe vortex, maybe closeout. I don't know. I'll talk to Coach Gabe. I'll figure it out. I'm experimenting with the audio, so if it sounds different, that's why.
I think the Bad News Bears is too old of a reference.
I thought it was funny. Yeah. We're going to do some correction. Come on.
I guess I always just want to be like this. Everybody else on that side.
Correction.
Correction.
5, 4, 3, 2. Joust in the middle. 1, vault. Play, 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 play. Nice swing. Hit the ground. Oh. Hit the ground. Oh. Pass that middle. Play it off the net. Play it off the net. On one, over on one. Swing, swing. Line. In, right? Swing, swing. Overpass, swing, overpass, swing. Hit the ground. Ball. Pass that middle. Lib. Come on, keep it up. Front row, back row, libs. Front row, back row, libs. Okay, that was a pretty good one to end it on. We'll either jump in the car or to our last drill. All right, my phone took a really big hit after I turned the camera off, so if the audio cuts out, that's why. But pretty solid practice. I mean, it definitely looked like we haven't touched a volleyball in more time than usual because we missed last Thursday for picture day. So I think our long warm-up helped with that, and maybe it wasn't the best idea to have as much fun as we did right away because of that. Like maybe we should have done a more structured drill to get our touch back and ensure that we got our touch back, but it still got everybody ready for practice. And so I guess that was a pro for us. But getting ready for the tournament, we need to make sure that we're getting a little bit more gameplay in and also nailing the drills that we're already doing, because I think if we just turn up the energy on a few of the drills that we're doing and really focus on trying to get good reps, I think we'll be fine. But we go in and out of phases of being silly or being completely flat, and that just kills our momentum for getting good reps. And if you're a volleyball player, you well know that the first contact has to be good, the second contact has to be good, just for a hitter to get reps. And if we're being lazy or flat or whatever, and you're not focused on each touch, then room for error goes way up, and then we end up just getting bad reps for our players, which ultimately hurts our whole team. So if you notice something like that, don't wait for the coach to fix it. Like, I'll fix it, but I would much rather a leader on the team step up and be like, everybody come here. We need to figure this out right now. These are sloppy reps. I remember in college, one of our outsides used to yell at us a lot for him not being able to get any good reps because our whoever was shanking passes, or I was missing sets, or the other setter was missing sets. And so he'd just tell us. And if they're not ready for that and they do want to get to the next level, and then somebody yells at them like that, I don't think they'd be ready for it. So that's just a heads up / advice for younger players up to any age group, because that happened to us in college a lot. And we weren't messing around or flat in college. Like, they were just really good at serving or whatever. But the bar is so high, and we held each other to such a high standard that even though this is the craziest serve I've ever seen, it doesn't matter. You know how to pass, go pass, kind of thing. So let's try to instill that in our players early on, because it was not pretty, especially one of those drills. So definitely a lot to work on moving forward. I think our closeout drill at the very end to end practice was good. We make way too many errors in the red zone, the last couple points of the game, the most important part of the game. I thought I would call it 18 to 25 as the red zone. But if I really had to narrow it down, I guess in the 20s. So we can't afford to be making communication errors, free ball overpassing errors, or serving in the net errors. It just can't happen. We're trying to instill that in our boys right now before they get older, because as they get older, that is unacceptable, to the point where a coach will bench you or your team will actually yell at you. And we got a nice cushy culture going on so far where that hasn't happened, and maybe that's just purely based off a skill level thing, because we make a lot of errors. But as I said, as you get better and better and you go into college, that kind of stuff does not fly, at least in my experience. So I guess that's your heads up about that. But we got one more practice until tournament time, and hopefully we'll be able to fix all of our missing links. We're not gonna be having 2 of our players there, maybe 3 even. So a couple people are gonna be playing new positions, but that shouldn't hurt us too much if we apply ourselves in practice. So that's what I'm thinking about on the way home. The setters and middles clinic was pretty cool. My 15-1s setters got a lot of good reps, and I had a lot of fun yelling at the setters the whole time. And Gabe had a lot of fun working with the middles. So I'm looking forward to girls season coming up shortly. I think that's all I got. We'll jump back in for our next practice. Hopefully the audio didn't cut out at all or too much on this one. And I'll see you for that. So peace out.